Hi guys, I had to restart my Streamlabs. Let's see where you are. Is that there? Are we here? Oh, Kevin made me disable my my thingy. I'm going to go and enable my thing that celebrates the subscribers. How did I do that now? Hold on a minute, I'm trying to come there. Okay. I just have to turn my alert box on. There we go. Okay. And my thing is on and yay. Okay, so I said in the hi everybody. And now I've got to find where you guys are. Here we are. Hi guys, I had to I said, why is it like so? Okay, that's better, right? I said in the thumbnail, no, I didn't say in the thumbnail. I don't even know what I did. I said in the video description that you might not agree with what I say about this mother. I mean, I was in a chat today watching the live stream, and there were some people that agreed with me and some people that didn't, but whatever. The mother seemed to me to be, hey, look who's here, Aries girl. You're the one that's out in, you had that tragic story, right, Aries girl, about you came on and told it about what happened in your past with a true crime, right? I've thought about you lately. You live out, do you live out in Utah, or you're out that way with your younger brother or something? There was a story, right? I haven't seen you in ages. Where have you been? Thanks for coming in to see us. You'll have to call in one night. Nice to see you. So the mother seemed like it's eerily similar to this story. Oh, I wish you'd refresh my memory again. Something about your brother, right? And was there a closet? Was someone put in a closet and kept in a closet or something in a storage tote? Or is that something different? Let me know. It was... I'm trying to remember, Aries girl. Was it your little brother? You were in Utah, brother. See, I got that right. I remember that. See, sometimes my mind is okay, right? But now I live in the South. Okay. And was there something about a closet and a storage tote? I haven't seen you in a long time. But, so the mother, not the mother, this is the stepmother. This is Kayla Montgomery, and I'll tell you what I think of her. I think that she seemed drugged. She seemed drugged, and I think she was jealous of Harmony. I think she had so much more to do with this than meets the eye. I think she's saving her own skin. I think that her responses are not what you would expect them to be. I think when they were talking about the most gruesome aspects of this crime, like what he allegedly was doing in the bathtub, that she didn't have a reaction that you would think. When they said, why did you leave the bathroom? James Thomas, different McGuire. Brutally beat to death. Yeah, or buried in the backyard or something, right? Wasn't that so? Something like that? So I'm so sorry. That was a horrific story. But yeah, you're right. Very similar to this. The way she was brutally beaten like this. But the way Kayla tells it, Kayla did nothing but take selfies and play with Harmony. She tried to stop him from punching her in the head so brutally that he murdered her by going to put her hand up, but then he looked at her, so she just decided she'd just let him keep doing it. Oh, that's fine. Totally fine. So then she talks about what he did, right? What did he do with Harmony? He took her, he put her in a duffel bag. He took the duffel bag, he moved it around. He put it outside by this dumpster where it was cold. Then back and forth into a cooler. They went to her mother's house. They had her body in a cooler for a long, long time. Then he took her body and he put it up when they were in this, the families in transitions shelter, put it up in a heating air conditioning vent in the ceiling. It was leaking into the sheetrock. It was smelling. The people were coming to see what this smell was. So she says he then took it down, took it into the bathroom. She says he was squeezing the liquids out of her, asking her to hold her arms while he's cutting her clothing off of her. And when they're asking her to describe what Harmony looks like, she's like, oh, she was just skin and bones, like it really wasn't bothering her. And then she said, oh yes, I went out, I had to go out. And they said, well, why did you have to go out? Now you would think that, oh, it was just too gruesome, I couldn't take it, it was horrific. No, that's not her reaction. She says she went out because she had to go check on the kids. She doesn't start crying until she starts talking about herself. And this woman that was so, apparently her defense is that she was so afraid of him, had another baby with him, and then when she didn't like how he was acting, she was able to get up and leave. Well, why couldn't she get up and leave when he was doing that to Harmony? No, I'm not buying any of it. She needs to be charged. I guarantee you she was abusing that girl. I guarantee you she was abusing that child. I guarantee you she was more involved than she wants you to believe. She had a duper's delight smile the entire time of the cross-examination. Suddenly then, oh, I don't recall. Anytime she was caught in, oh, I don't recall, I don't remember, I don't recall that. Yeah, okay. Then she wrote that she wanted, yes, yeah, exactly. Then when she's talking about her immunity and what she wants another night with him. She wants to have sex with him. She probably wants to get pregnant again. Uh-oh. What happened?
At the end of the day,
did my video just close?
Covered with...
Oh no. Are we still live? Hold on. I don't know if we're still live. She wants to have sex with him. Are we still live? Because my video just went flipping back to the beginning. I don't know why. Let me see. I hope we're still live.
Can I see the screenshot?
Yeah,
No.
I can't show it on the screen, though.
no.
That's,
Yeah, not because I don't believe her, because I do.
what is going on?
No, I know. I just can't show it.
What the hell is going on? I don't know what is going on. What happened to my video? What the hell? I'm telling you, my thing is like spastic. It just flipped back and started playing another video. What is going on with it? I'm telling you, YouTube is acting insane. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm watching it. An ad flips up. It goes back and starts playing another video. Oh my gosh. Are we still live? Am I on the right live? Okay, thank you guys. All right, so let me get back to my train of thought here. Yeah, she writes that she has this thing that she's being cross-examined about how she wants immunity. Where'd you learn about immunity? I learned about immunity from Adam. He talked to me about it. He told me about it, that I'm supposed to do that. He wants me to have all the immunity because I've got the kids. He's going to take all the blame for it. You know, she said something in there, and I wrote it in there when I was listening to the video. They said, what did they say? They said that, she said, did he do what you said in the bathtub or something? And she said, he did what he did. But she didn't again say that he did what she had said. I'd have to go back and listen to how she said it, but it was crazy. It's been doing that every 20 minutes. Oh, it's driving me nuts, manager. And then it went back and played a video off of a feed. It took my video and flipped it back and just started playing another video. It did it last night too. This is crazy. I don't know what the hell is going on. But anyway, oh, Ruff, did you want that other palette, the retro one? Is that the one? That's the one I put you down for. I hope I got it right. So, yeah, it's a nutty case, but she's definitely not afraid of him. And then she was leaving. Okay, here's the other thing. She was jealous and still wanted to be with him. She was jealous that he was with other women. She's calling around, trying to find out where he is. If he was so abusive and she was finally away, and she's either in a shelter or she's with relatives, why is she searching for this guy? It's doing it again. It's doing it again. It just flipped my video back again. Oh my gosh, I'm just going to stop my video so it doesn't go play something else. I'm not even going to look at my video. I'm just going to look at the chat and make sure it's going. And I'm on top chat and not on live chat because it keeps flipping back. I'm not doing it anymore. Okay. She'd have stayed hidden. Right, Aries girl. And so it really bothered me because she's looking for him. They said, you know, you were trying to find out his whereabouts even when she was in jail. Okay, gotcha, Ruff. I got it. And it was just, she was annoying me. I mean, Bucky said, Bucky's like, I just want to punch her in the face. Sorry, Bucky. And I said, I want to smack her. I'm sorry. I just wanted to smack her and be like, what the heck is wrong with you? First of all, she's talking like this. What? Yeah, I guess so. Like she's falling asleep. Okay? Like she's drugged out of her mind, and then at times she changes her voice so it gets... I was listening to the last part in the car so I could really zone in on her voice, and she was like, well, he did this. It was so weird, like guttural, and what is this? She's like she's possessed, which she, you know, somebody that's talking about that stuff. That was disgusting. What did he want to do? He wanted to use the NutriBullet. Oh, what's a NutriBullet? And she just goes like this. Oh, it's like this blender thing. Use it to puree. Puree. She's talking about a child. And then they're like, okay, so wait, you're away from him and there's Harmony's, you know, mother, and you're still continuing this lie. You know her mother's looking for her and you're still telling everybody that you're sure he brought the child to her. And then she got a migraine, right? And ended testimony. What about Harmony having a headache? Why should anyone care about Kayla's head? Exactly. exactly. And then she got the duper's delight. I'm so upset they gave her immunity because I think they had enough for both of them. It's not like, Patrick Frazee, there was a deal with the devil to get his conviction. But in this case, it wasn't like Kelsey Barrett, because Kelsey Barrett didn't hit, excuse me. It's not like Kelsey Barrett that, not Kelsey, the heck is her name now? The rodeo queen lady. She didn't do the murder. She didn't go over there. She cleaned up. And she was supposed to do certain things, but she didn't. They made a deal with the devil. But I think this lady, Kayla, in my opinion, hit that kid, was also abusing her. Okay? Here's the thing. If it was that she really cared about that little girl, and that girl is having accidents, and she was a small little girl, wouldn't she have bought her pull-ups or something? Wouldn't she have helped her out? Okay? Let's say we believe her story. He's punching this little girl in the head every time she has an accident. And she knows that she's having accidents. And they're in the car. Why wouldn't she get her a pull-up? Why wouldn't she help that little girl? But no. And why can't she leave when she can leave other times, right? She brought the body down to the pizza shop where he put the body in the freezer of the pizza shop. You say your dad was abusive and he would scream, beat me and my brother, and on a dime, he could just shut his rage off and make us act like everything was perfectly fine. Wow. Sorry to hear that. Pudding says, I don't understand why she's not charged. It's horrible. Harmony will not have full justice until Kayla is charged too. Yeah, I guarantee that both Kayla and Adam abused her. Absolutely. Absolutely, I believe she abused her. Okay? And you can see the way, if she didn't, she was like okay with what he was doing in the bathtub, explaining about the lime, explaining about the plastic bags, explaining about getting the U-Haul so he could bring her body somewhere, wanting another baby with him, wanting to be with him again, looking for where he is. It's nuts. She was just infuriating on the stand. She was perfectly fine. Yes, right? She wasn't crying. She wasn't breaking down. She wasn't saying, think about that. Think about seeing that. Oh my gosh. And talking about, she kept saying de-thawing her, the liquefying her, pureeing her skin. Defense needs to question her on what she's on. She's definitely highly medicated or taking something. Yeah. But she kept giving that duper's delight in the second half of that. Hello, Sassy Darcy. She kept giving a duper's delight. I was so upset with her because she cried when she's talking about herself, but she's not saying oh, he punched her in the head. What kind of noise did you hear when he put her in the cooler? None. You know, she said she heard like a bang or something when he put her in the bathtub. There was one point when she was explaining and she would glance over to the jury to make sure they were following, and then she'd pull theatrics. She was doing the Duper's Delight so many times, and there was a little part of the time when I had to go take the kids to practice, and I could just listen to it. But when I was here at the house, when she was being cross-examined, she kept doing the Duper's Delight. She couldn't stop. Right. I don't know why. Why did they have to give her immunity? I don't get it. And then she's going to get out, and she'll probably be going to visit him in prison, and probably trying, I don't know, some kind of crazy thing to get in there and go get impregnated by him again or something. There's something like... But here's the other thing. If she was so scared of him, right? And first of all, if her story was real, that he did this, she didn't do anything like this, and you look at a guy that's doing that to a 5-year-old, would you want to be with a guy like that who's doing that? Who the hell would want to be with somebody like that? But then she said she left her little boys with him. She took her daughter and said, I'll come back for the other kids. She left her kids. And then she was letting him have visits with her kids. If she was scared of him, or wouldn't she think, well, what if he kills my kids? What if my kids have an accident? Our kids, right? What if he kills them? When she said she wouldn't tell us when she had to go to the bathroom, and the disdain was crystal clear, and it was Harmony's fault. Yeah. It's very infuriating. And when is she supposed to get out? She's only in for perjury for where she worked at Dunkin' Donuts and the location. No, she has immunity. No, let me see. No, she has it. It's sickening. It's sickening. Yes, they gave it to her, pudding. Oh, and the other thing, she was jealous of that little girl, and I'm telling you, she got married on that little girl's birthday. She tried to twist it around and say she didn't plan to get married on that little girl's birthday, but the explanation didn't make any sense. She said their son was born the day before Kayla's birthday, but then, what is she talking about? Because then she said she was in labor. Well, how could you be in labor if he was born the day before? But I think the reason she got married on Kayla's birthday was because she wanted that to be her day, to kind of erase Kayla completely. And that really shows there was a real jealousy, and she was very, very threatened by that little girl. And she didn't want him, probably. She is so jealous, she didn't want him to have any children from anyone else. And anything she could do, in my opinion, this is my opinion now, she was going to try to erase it. And then when she had a daughter with him, then that, that was it. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. She does. I know she does. Misses something here. Okay, let me, what do they keep putting? Let me get something here. I'm going to go through her thing here. Let me just see. Throw her up for a minute. Her one eye was like drooping down, like she was really like she was in a stupor. Actually, both eyes look droopy, but the one looks really droopy. Okay, so Kayla is the state's star witness. She's 33. She's serving a sentence at New Hampshire Correctional Facility for women in Concord for perjury as part of a plea deal with prosecutors. Yeah. And that's because of her Dunkin' Donuts lies. Okay, so I mean, it's nuts. It said, she said that Harmony was repeatedly urinating and defecating in her seat rather than telling her parents she needed to go to the bathroom. It happens a lot, at least every day. She said Adam got angry and would hit Harmony in the face or her leg or her hand. She would cry whenever she got smacked by him, and I could hear it, and it sounded like it hurt. She said the abuse caused visible injuries to Harmony, including black eyes and bruises on her face and legs. She said Adam would often cover her with a blanket so that people wouldn't see her injuries. On December 7, 2019, Harmony had an accident early in the morning as the family drove from the methadone clinic to a Burger King. He was yelling and screaming and punching her in the head. Let's see. She was crying a lot. She was making a weird noise. Adam was getting really angry from Harmony peeing in the car, and he repetitively kept punching her on the way to Burger King. During the red lights, he would just go over, bend, go to the back, bend backwards, not bend backwards, turn around into the back seat, and then he was punching her repetitively in the head. At that point, Harmony started making a moaning kind of noise. She said she put her arm to stop it, but he looked at her, gave her a look. It was like evil, crazy eyes, and she didn't like it. And she couldn't stop him from hitting her because the look he gave me was scary. Was it scary, Kayla? You couldn't stop anything? You couldn't do anything? Yeah, okay. Jerk. Sorry. Harmony eventually stopped moaning. The family then ordered food from Burger King and ate it in the parking lot. Harmony eventually stopped moaning. Neither Adam nor Kayla checked on her. Instead, Kayla said they went and got some heroin and crack and got high. Short time later, the car died at a traffic light, and the family was forced to abandon it. At that time, they realized Harmony was dead. And she said, and I quote, Adam was trying to wake her up and she didn't reply or anything. He said, Harmony, and he kept saying, baby girl, and trying to budge her, and there was nothing. From there, they walked back to the parking lot of the apartment complex, and Kayla and Adam put Harmony's body in a duffel bag and deposited it in a snowbank. A friend allowed them to sleep in his car for the weekend till they figured something out, and they later went to Kayla's aunt's house, where Kayla and Adam stashed the duffel bag with Harmony's body under the porch. When they went to Kayla's mother's apartment, that's when they put it in the cooler. And eventually, when they were staying at that homeless family in transition shelter, they put it in the vent and the ceiling of the room they were staying in. And then he also had her bring down Harmony's body, which she did by putting it in a stroller. Doesn't even make sense to me, because she said that she had her other 2 kids with her. Well, did she have a twin stroller? Was she, this is not, how was she managing the stroller with a body and 2 little kids? That they didn't elaborate on how she maneuvered that whole thing, right? But she brought it there, and that doesn't even make sense. And they left it in the freezer of the pizza restaurant. Yeah. She described in horrific detail how he, Adam, dismembered Harmony's body in the bathtub using a NutriBullet blender and lime. She said, I saw Harmony in the bathtub, still folded together the same way she was left in the bag when he took her out of the car. And she just looked like she had barely any skin, like she just had a layer of skin and bone, and she was all bruised up. She said that Adam told her he wanted to get rid of the body soon because he was scared that if anything happened, he was scared what would happen to him and me and the kids. You see? Him and me and the kids. Not, no justice for Harmony. She got in touch with an old friend of his. They rented a U-Haul, and they stayed at a motel. And then when he came back, Harmony's body was no longer with him. He didn't say where they were going. He said he wasn't telling me where he was bringing her. So if anything happened and the cops got involved, that I wouldn't know where she is, so I couldn't tell anybody. Only he would know. So then she said he became paranoid. He thought she was talking with police. He repeatedly beat her until she and her 2 children finally moved out. So she had no problem. She was able to move out with her kids, right? So, yeah, okay. Tell me again. Tell me again. Prosecutors also asked her if she killed Harmony, attempting to get ahead of the defense attorney. She said, no, I did not. So the cross, just pointed out all of her lies to the grand jury, everything. And then she had a migraine, and they had to go early. I don't know why they let her go. Got a migraine? Good. Here, take an Advil. Okay, hang on, but I want to see about her. Hold on a minute. Let me get Kayla. Under the terms of the deal, here we go. Let's take a look at this, her deal. So, November 18th of 2022, Kayla Montgomery, stepmother of Harmony Montgomery, pled guilty Friday to 2 felony counts of perjury. The charges Kayla Montgomery took responsibility for are not related to the disappearance or death of her stepdaughter Harmony. She allegedly lied to a grand jury in May about when and where she was at the time that Harmony was last seen in November 2019, when the little girl was 5 years old. While under oath, the defendant testified that initially, a day or two after Thanksgiving, Adam dropped her off, Kayla, at work, and Harmony and the other 2 children were in the car. The defendant testified at the time that Adam said he was bringing Harmony to Harmony's mother's. So this is why it's about her Dunkin' Donuts, where she worked, and that's the stuff that she was charged for. But under the terms of the deal, Kayla Montgomery will face back-to-back sentences of 3.5 to 7 years, but a total of 5 years of her minimum sentence will be suspended unless she breaks the terms of the agreement. That means she will serve a minimum of 1.5 years in prison after credit for time served. Obviously, she would like to not do any jail time, but she recognized the situation she was in, said her defense attorney, Paul Garrity. She recognized the state's perspective, and she struck what she thought was a fair deal for herself. The other charges Kayla Montgomery was facing won't be prosecuted. Her defense attorney said he can't discuss whether Kayla knows the location of Harmony's body. So, let me see here. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. All right, let me look over here. Okay, so the plea deal was reached. Let's see here. Other charges against Kayla Montgomery would be dropped according to the agreement in the Hillsborough County Superior Court. According to the agreement, the prosecutors are recommending she serve a 2-year jail sentence, and the rest of her time will be suspended. She's scheduled for a plea and sentencing hearing. That was then. Let's see what's going on with this lady. I don't know why. She's to serve 1.5 years in negotiated plea deal. So even in this picture, you can see that duper's delight on her face, even with the mask. Hold on, I'm trying to get this over there. Can you see her? She's smiling. She's smiling about her plea deal. She's got a totally duper's delight on there. Her lawyer, Paul Garrity, filed paperwork that outlines the negotiated plea and sentencing. She faces 2 counts of perjury, which she will plead guilty to, for the agreement to testify in the trial of Adam Montgomery, who's charged with murdering Harmony Montgomery. The sentence for the first perjury case is 3.5 to 7 years, and in the New Hampshire State Prison for Women with an agreement that 1.5 years of the minimum sentence will be suspended for 10 years. Kayla Montgomery will receive 197 days of credit for time already served. The remaining sentence will be suspended for 10 years. The agreement says the second perjury charge also brings 3.5 to 7 years, which will all be suspended for 10 years. The sentence will begin on the day the judge approves the sentence. Kayla has never been charged in connection to the disappearance or death of Harmony Montgomery. As part of the deal, the state has agreed to drop charges against her for receiving stolen guns and for welfare fraud for allegedly collecting benefits for Harmony when she was no longer living with the family. The deal requires full cooperation with the investigation and prosecution of any and all pending and future charges against AITA Montgomery. She must provide truthful, accurate, and complete information, statements, and testimony. Kayla will waive all rights to a trial as part of the plea and is mandated to cooperate and testify in the trial of AITA Montgomery. Well, let's see here. I don't know. I think she is horrendous. And I just want to check one other thing about Draconis, because I haven't been able to watch Draconis. Let me just see what happened, if there's anything that happened. Doesn't look like anything shattering happened in that trial. That trial is moving so slow, and so much of it is just DNA, and we still feel like we're on the Okay, so let me go back to the chat. Hi, Turquoise. How are you? Okay, I'm trying to see what you guys are saying. Without her testimony, Adam walks free. I don't think the outcome of this case will feel much like true justice, but at least we get Adam put away. Adam is already put away for those other charges. He's not getting out. I wish the DA wasn't so convinced that they need her testimony and just charge her too. Hi 61. Hi ME. She has no charges and no immunity either. DA needs to screw her testimony. It's full of lies anyway, and just charge her already. They don't need her testimony. It makes me so angry. Me too, Pudding. I can't even type. It makes me so upset. See, they think they need this testimony from her. Yeah, I know. You're hanging in there? Okay, thanks, Turquoise. Hang in there. She's incriminating herself, so based on what I've read, I don't see anything that would protect her from getting charged, really. Yeah, I don't know. Do you think Adam will be in court on Monday? I don't know. Why the heck isn't he in court? I don't think she has any remorse other than... No, I don't think she has any remorse at all. Not at all. She had, like, no emotion for that little girl. Not at all. Well, she wanted her full immunity. She didn't get her full immunity, but she said she's not being charged as long as she's truthful and she testifies and cooperates fully, but she's already got a migraine. Oh my gosh. She makes me nuts. Yeah, I was feeling it too, believe me. 10-year-old girl. Mom's still missing. My gosh, there's so many. 2 months after failing to show up at a 6-year-old daughter's birthday party. Oh my gosh. A Florida woman's intestines were burned by a surgical robot during surgery. Caused her death. Yikes. Oh my gosh. She was going through a colon cancer procedure. Oh my gosh. Did you guys hear about this? Harvey Sulzer filed a suit in West Palm Beach claiming that Intuitive Surgical Inc. neglected to alert his wife about potential issues involved in the surgery, which could have led to her to opt out using the company's Da Vinci surgical robot in a September 2021 procedure. The lawsuit says the company failed in designing its product to prevent stray electrical energy from causing internal burns. Oh, wow. Oh, my computer. I don't know what is going on. I wonder if it's anything to do with like all that. Everything is YouTube is crazy. All right, let me see something else here. So she's got to get back on the stand on Monday. He probably won't be there. I don't think he'll be there. Why would he start coming now? I don't think he will. Oh my gosh, Cyndi Lauper's son has been arrested. I didn't even know she had a son. Did you guys know that? I didn't know Cyndi Lauper had a son. Said Cyndi Lauper's 26-year-old son was arrested in connection to a shooting Wednesday, according to the New York City Police Department. Declan, that's so weird because that's what Kayla Montgomery's son's name is, Declan. Declan Lauper was charged with criminal possession of a weapon and criminal possession of a controlled substance. Police responded to via, oh my gosh, I can't talk. Police responding to a 911 call around 7:15 p.m. where they found a 24-year-old male had been shot in the leg, and Declan was arrested around 7:30 p.m. in the confines of the 28th precinct. The injured male was transferred to Mount Sinai, Morningside, St. Luke's Hospital in stable condition. Police say the investigation remains ongoing, and a representative for Cyndi Lauper did not respond. Declan was arrested in 2022 when he was found sitting in the driver's seat of a stolen vehicle, which was also illegally parked. He was charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle. Declan was ordered to complete 5 days of community service and stay out of legal trouble for a year. He currently resides on the Upper West Side with his mother Is that her only child? I didn't even know she had a child at all. Oh, what is this? Murder for hire plot. What is this? Of a Nashville couple? What the heck is going on here? So here's the couple. It says on March 13th of 2020. March 13th of 2020. Wow. Nashville Metro Police received a 911 call made by a construction worker who said he saw a white Acura crash into a tree. Inside the vehicle, the bodies of Holly Williams and Bill Lanway were found, shot several times. A 3-year investigation into their murders would uncover secrets that included an illicit affair and a conspiracy. So they say that, let's see, the scene was just like out of a movie. Their friends say they thought the relationship between the two was toxic. And let me see which one. Holly had installed security cameras around their home in their apartment because of repeated domestic disputes with what's his name? What is his name? Bill. Holly and Bill. Indoor cameras showed Holly pacing through the home and bolstering the door in the event that men tried to get in. Let's see. So what the, with no leads? Investigators eventually matched a particular phone number to Adam Carey, a former Marine with special ops training and a criminal record who was living in North Carolina. Carey's driver's license photo matched the face of one of the men that were captured on Williams' cameras. It's a huge break in the case. So they were... Who was trying to murder them? I don't get it. I can't. This is some case, but I can't dive into that now. That's crazy. Maybe I'll look into it. Holy mothers. Oh my goodness. What the heck is this? 2 adopted teenagers were arrested in Spain following their mother's grisly murder. Oh my gosh. 2 adopted teenagers have been arrested in Spain on suspicion of murder. What is going on? Let me see. Hold on, I'm trying to get back to my... Okay, so the mother was found deceased in a car in the family's garage with a bag over her head and a stab wound to the neck. The teens, who were adopted from an Eastern European country, are 15 and 13. Wow. They were tracked down early Thursday morning after police discovered the remains of Sylvia Lopez Gayubas. The teenagers first called their grandmother, who lives on an adjacent property, on Wednesday night to tell her that they had been kidnapped. She then called the police. When the police arrived at the family's home to investigate, they discovered their 48-year-old mother in the back seat of a car with a bag over her head with blows and a stab wound to the neck. What? When investigators called their father, who was working the night shift, he didn't believe it. He was devastated. Of course. The boys were eventually located in Catalino Park. Let's see. And they are being held on suspicion of murder of their mother. The motive is unclear. Oh my gosh. Wow. Let me see something. Last May, Robert De Niro welcomed his 7th child at the age of 79, a baby girl. He said, "Becoming a father again feels great." What else is going on? Let me see here. Alright, I don't see too much else going on. What time is it? It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. It's been a long day. Tomorrow we'll probably be having another sale at our regular time at 9:45. I still have to make a bunch of shorts. I have to do an unboxing of a sponsored product and a bunch of other stuff. I've got to try to get some stuff done. I've also got to pack up stuff that's been sold. I've got many things to do. Many things to do. But let me go back in the Zoom. Oh, we got to do word cookies. I'm not going to forget. We got to do word cookies. Let me pull the Zoom up again. Zoom. Make sure you tell them. Tell them they're going to be live. Do I want to leave and join? I want to leave and join. I want to leave and I want to join.
To get one.
Hi,
Oh, there's
we're
the-
live. Stop talking
Oh,
about me
hi.
again.
Oh, all right. We can't
All
talk.
right, you have to
I
stop.
want to talk about Kevin.
What?
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about Kevin.
Oh, Kevin's there. How can you talk about him?
I know, he ruins everything.
Paying attention to us.
All right, we got to do the word cookies.
Yeah.
Elle, you still awake?
Spent $180.
She's asleep.
It is.
Are
I
you
had her
awake,
do
Al?
leg exercises, but I don't know
She's
if she's still
asleep.
awake. Going to sleep.
She's
Elle. Ellery. Ella.
She was talking not long ago. I wanted to talk about Kevin.
What is that noise?
Oh, sorry, I was playing you until you
Oh,
came
okay.
in.
I know. It's just like I can't even play my own video. It can't even go because it keeps flying back and then going to my feed and playing other videos. It's crazy. Now I just have to shut it off. All right.
Well, we were just
I don't know what's
listening to
wrong.
you. like we
February
always do.
10th. Here we go. February's almost over.
Tomorrow.
Oh my
weekend.
goodness.
No, it's
Okay,
really
gotta
good.
find word cookies now.
Gin. Ring. Okay. Rin tin tin. Oh. Grin. Organ. No. Origin.
I think I'm baking birthday cake in the morning too.
Oh, yeah?
You have to
What
bake a
flavor?
birthday cake?
I think so.
For whose birthday is it?
Well, it was Doug's birthday, but the kids are home this weekend to celebrate with him.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. He was a Groundhog Day baby.
He was a groundhog, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Holy smoke.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Oh no.
I fixed it.
Oh, I was just too slow. I was going there.
I gotta go to the
That's why
chat.
she wasn't answering.
I'll give this to you now, though, because I'm going to be gone. In the morning.
Groin. Yes. Ironing. Good. High 61 is very good at this game.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you play this game, High 61?
I made you the queen.
Hi,
of the-
Puzzle Pieces. How are you?
Okay.
Thanks for joining us, Puzzle Pieces.
Oh,
I
thank
like that name. That's a good name.
you. Yeah, it is. It's a good name. Great name.
Rig. All right. Hi, Puzzle Pieces. I only have 1G, but 1G will work there. Just need one more word. G. Iron. Do we
Okay,
do
you're fast.
Oh, G. G. It's got to begin with a G.
Uh-huh.
You've been
Brian?
playing this for years? You have, manager? Your son is autistic, so he is a piece of the puzzle. Oh, okay. I'm glad you found his puzzle pieces. Gyro? Shoot, didn't work. There we go. Your daughter does this game a lot? Well, it's a fun way to end the night, especially with this crazy trial. It's horrible. Test. Shoot. I have. Okay. Testa. Set. I have that. High murder of crows. I have that.
Yeah, the plural of it now.
Oh, okay. All right. I can't believe stat isn't there. I did tease. I don't know. I think that's going to be it for tonight, but we'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless. Prayers. We'll see you. Have a good day. And everybody be good. Take care. Oh no, I have to find out how to stop you now. I have to go back into this. YouTube, your channel. YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio.
Night, everybody.
Good night, guys. Oh, and gosh, thanks for the auction. We didn't even get to say anything because we got kicked off, but thanks for everybody that was at the auction. Thanks for buyers, sellers, everybody that helped. And we'll see you tomorrow for another sale. Thank you, guys. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm trying to find my thing. I need my YouTube Studio. My YouTube is all messed up. I don't know what the hell is going on. Okay, content, live. Go into the live. Shut the live down.